My name is Kevin Marshall. I'm conducting interviews with computer engineering students to gauge interest in a possible contest. So I have Eric with me, and he's going to be answering the questions. All right, Eric, would you be willing to participate in a computer engineering contest for a possible cash prize of $1 million?
Yes,
All right, and would you like to work on with this project as a team, or would you want to work on it individually?
I'd like to work on it as a team.
Okay. And what do you think would be an appropriate team size?
I'd say approximately 3 to 5 members would be a good team size.
Okay. And within those 35 members, just how would you gather the team, and how would you divide up all the workloads for the contest?
First, I would look to some of my students that are also around me and in my classes, seeing if they're interested in the project, and then I think we could divide it up and conquer the contest by having each member do what they're best at, and just kind of having each player play to their strengths.
Okay, so that, I noticed you mentioned a few pros of having working as a team, but could you see any cons of that? Working
Possibly
teamwork?
the split of the money would probably be the biggest con, and
Okay.
just having extremely differing opinions on on how we should go about the project.
All right. All right. Would you be willing to sign a non-disclosure agreement stating that you are not willing to share any of the company's information that you were provided?
I'm not sure I'd be 100% comfortable.
Okay. Why do you think this is a problem? So why do you feel uncomfortable about that?
I just feel like there's a lot of liability with that in big companies, and I wouldn't want to get sued if my computer or anything got hacked or something got stolen from me and then disclosed to the public.
Okay. Okay. Very understandable. Um, so how would you suggest that companies protect their intellectual properties if contestants are willing to not sign this non-disclosure agreement?
I'd say possibly either having them work on it in like a designated area, maybe within their company, or not releasing as much sensitive information to the contestants.
Okay. All right. Would you be willing to give ownership of the solution to the company, even if you are not a winner?
I don't. No, I would not be
Okay.
interested.
Well, what if I were to tell you that the company is willing to give you a cash prize of $500 for any viable solution that works and is fully functional?
That would definitely make that more enticing.
Okay. Okay. So do you think that it's fair for a company to declare ownership, or would you rather prefer a license deal where you're paid on a monthly basis for them using your project?
I think that I would rather them just have ownership flat out.
Okay.
Just because I think that there is, when you're having improvements constantly, that there's less time for me to make as much money as I can, as opposed to just a flat cash prize at the beginning.
Okay. So, very interesting. All right. And given these circumstances, how much time would you be willing to devote to the contest?
I'd say about 6 months
Okay.
to a year.
Okay. So what if I were to tell you there was a $50,000 cash prize awarded to the contestant or team that was had made the best improvement within that year if the final solution is not made within that year?
Yeah, I would still be interested.
Okay. So that being said, so would you be willing to devote, say, 5 years to this project?
That would all depend on a yearly basis and how close me and my team were to actually completing the project and coming up with the correct solution.
Okay. All right. And what internet movie providing service do you most prefer? So would you prefer Amazon Prime, Hulu, Netflix, HBO and Go, and why?
I personally prefer HBO and Go. I just feel like they have the most recent movies, and they also have a great selection of their own TV shows and everything made.
Okay, awesome. Well, Eric, I was conducting this interview here at Netflix. We are trying to get a contest to kind of update our algorithm on movie-based suggestions in our software. So I just want to let you know that was the purpose of this interview, and I'm glad you took the time to answer these questions.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you.